Hey boys, going to give you the latest update on what's happening with the house in Florida, and here's the chapter 4 of the my latest audiobook, which is getting to be pretty fun. So here's the house. Let's see, yeah. All right, we're looking at it from outside, right? And dun, 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 dun. Okay, rectangle, good. And here's the roof. So we got the new roof, and the new roof is Dunzo. Now, I'll just show you what I have to get completed here before I take off. And it's gonna be nice. Starting tomorrow, it's gonna be nice weather for, it's been a long time and finally the heat just broke today, but it rained all day. So tomorrow I think it's gonna get up to like 75, pretty much be like that all week, which is, holy cow, what a change. So we got the roof done, and here's 2 front windows right there. And then we got the door right there. And then we got the kitchen windows, a little smaller. And then there's the downstairs basement doors. They have to be done. So, where's that damn door now? That's right here. So, here's the little busted up landscape ties that are laying out there. And we got the stairs. Outside. And then we have these old, really way past the due date on replacing these suckers, man. These are old and they're all rotten and stuff. You probably noticed. So I have had these 2 doors. I think they were just made like of pine or something. And over here is going to be the addition that I had to just put a brake on because I can't do that concrete work in that heat like that. I just, shoo, those days are over for me. And it's gonna have a roof. And this is gonna be a laundry room, by the way. So we're gonna have a new door right there. And probably a window there. And probably a window there and a door on this side too, to let the dogs straight out to the yard. So we got the roof done. Oh, there's these black vinyl shutters that they're looking pretty dull. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build cedar shutters. And I'm gonna replace these old vinyl ones. So I'm gonna make some new cedar shutters. I won't diagram the whole house, but you get the idea. So cedar shutters, cedar shutters, cedar shutters, and that old door down to the basement is going to be replaced with cedar as well, as it stands now. So that's going to be cedar too, and that'll look real nice. So the front will be it'll really set it off nice with the two new cedar shutters on every window, and the cedar downstairs doors. That'll be really nice looking. So we got this whole ratty siding thing going on outside too. So here's the siding, and then there's like a stupid big fat rotten, I don't know, tear out hole or something that's like all over the place. So we got them all kinds of weird little, look like somebody threw a rock or shot a 22 or something, I don't know. But there's at least one impact hole on each side of the house. And up top towards the roof line on all sides of the house, there's dirt that's completely baked in from the dust of the road and laying there for years without anybody touching it. So we're talking, like, I did bleach, soap, pressure wash, the whole 9 yards, and I thought it was going to be a piece of cake, but that's just baked in there. That's done. So the whole like top 4 pieces of siding all the way around the house are nothing but dirt stain that won't come out. So being how it's such in bad shape, I'm not going to replace the siding, because when I ripped out a little bit of siding, I was going to take like a little piece of siding to some of the lumber yards around here and see if anybody had anything that would match. But when I took a piece off, I discovered behind the decrepit vinyl siding was old clapboard, like from 1950, and just waiting to be restored, just waiting. So that's my whole bag right there. So that would actually be more fun to me than replacing with new vinyl siding, and it'll look really appropriate for it. It won't look like super old and crummy, you know, especially with the this is a red door. Now I'm going to replace, I think, a new red door with one of those oval windows in the door. And it's usually like some stained glass stuff in here, so it's still kind of private. And then maybe usually you can hang a curtain on the inside of the window and just have it open and closed, whatever you want. So that's the roof, that's the siding plan, and that's the cedar plan for the outside of the house for the finishing touches on that. And there's, I said siding restore. Now here's the addition over here. And this is going to be stone. This is going to be all stone faced, the whole thing. So it'll be all like kind of cool like that. So that'll be all stone faced. That'll be pretty fun too. I just wish I could have got to all this earlier, but I was going to cook out there and pass out in the den. So now I think that covers the front. On the side, we'll go around the house. On the side is what is that? 1, 2. Yeah, there's 2 more shutters back here that need to be built. 2 more cedar shutters on the side, and I might put the cedar shutters on this window over top of that stone face. That would probably look really nice too. And this will be another red door. On the back side, There's quite a few windows, I guess. There's one in the room you stayed in when you were out just recently, and then there's the bathroom that's going to get cedar shutters, and then there's my bedroom in the back, and that's going to get cedar shutters. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of cedar shutters I'm going to build. They're pretty simple and won't take a really long time. It'll be kind of fun. The weather's nice, and set up the sawhorses and just break out the saws and tape measure and get busy. So on the inside of the house is very little left to be done. If it wasn't for those goddamn stupid piece of crap plumbers that said they could build a shower. Well, now I have to redo all that. So however long that's going to take now I'm just kind of thinking maybe just take it all out, 100%, the bathroom, and just replace it with nice new drywall. But I think it looks pretty nice. That kind of rustic cedar. No, that's not the cedar. The rustic pine running across the top of the room. You know, that looks pretty nice. So I guess I'll see how I feel when I get there. Now, tomorrow, with our big weather break, tomorrow I have these trenches dug. You remember? You were just here like yesterday. And these trenches are dug. I had to take out all the concrete forms that I tried to build the concrete forms out of pressure treated lumber that I thought had been downstairs in the shade long enough, been kept dry, and you know, I had a lot of weight on them, keep them stable. Even after all that, as soon as I built these concrete forms ready to pour the concrete slab, that is the sun. As soon as the sun came out, man, these concrete forms, of course this isn't built yet, but these concrete forms were all like, I'm not kidding you, as soon as the sun came around and hit, it all just bowed and warped and twisted and cupped in any possible way you can imagine. It just exploded. So I had to take apart the whole concrete forms, and I just got some non-pressure treated that tomorrow, back to building the forms. So we'll get those forms built, get the rebar insulation, and set up all the J-bolt suspenders that you attach to your bottom plate of your framing, and I'm all set to go. And on the outside, on the far end of the whole new addition, is going to be a drain right here. And of course that's going to have a trap on it, and it's going to run out to I gave it its own drainage bed just dedicated to the washing machine. So I avoided introducing the new load onto the new water draining load onto the old septic system here. I don't want to toy with fire. That sucker gets overloaded. Who knows how old it is? I don't know. So that's why I built a new drainage bed for the damn new washing machine in the new addition. And that should be a wrap. The only thing left now is I have the little kind of like a punch list for the interior, and I just took today's rainy day, and if you remember that you can see the paint still wet. You remember that was the green wall that was kind of nifty for what do you call it? Green screen, you know. So I guess I'll have to make a new green screen room down there in Florida somewhere. And yeah, just a few, all the windows are restored. Every one of them, inside and out, complete 100% restored. So there is a lot done. Now it's just kind of like, I heard it in a book. Now that you can see the top of the sand dune, you're trying to climb up and climb up and climb up, and then suddenly you can see the top. Then you really start, going strong. And so that's where we're at, is by comparison. We see see the top of the sand dune, keep on hiking up, get to the top. Now I can't sell this house until after Christmas, like 2 days, I think, before Christmas, something like that. I bought it. So this will be the 2-year mark coming up. So after 2 years, I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay the taxes on it. It doesn't have to be income. So you save all that taxes, providing this has been your, in my case, it has been my primary residence. And, if I can get all this stuff wrapped up and I find the right place in Florida, a month or even October, November, December. So somewhere between November 1st and December 25th. If I can sell, if I can find the right house in Florida, then I'll let this sit here, restored and done, ready to move in, ready for a buyer. But I just don't want to actually sell it until a couple days before Christmas. So I'll save all that money on taxes. But in the meantime, if I find a place in Florida and it's just the right place between now and Christmas, well, then we're packing up. I'm trying not to look real hard for a place in Florida. I'm just trying to kind of keep things smooth and not getting all crazy about, we got to get down to Florida, and then now we got to get the realtor to start showing the house, and then the realtor calls me, oh, there's been a break-in, some vandalism, whatever the hell is going on with the house unguarded. And of course I have trail cams outside, but that's not going to stop anything from happening. So the longer I stay here, the closer to Christmas would probably be pretty ideal. Anyway, that is the plan. If I make real good time, I'm gonna build a small garage outside or a large shed, maybe something you can pull in, the zero turn and stuff. And I guess that wraps up the update. That's all I got for you. So tomorrow we're pouring it on. I'm probably gonna be dead tired. I haven't worked like I'm gonna work tomorrow in a long time.